Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vuvu and this is Vuvu Vena Reads. If you are new on here, please consider pressing the red subscribe button down below as well as the bell next to it to stay notified of videos that come up on this channel, which include all kinds of bookish stuff. So if you are a bookish person, you are in great company. And if you are a returnee, a part of this tribe, welcome back fam. And if you're one of those who's been hopping in and out, please press the red subscribe button. It will cost you absolutely nothing, and don't forget to press the bell next to it so that you stay notified of the kind of videos that you've been coming back for. Okay, so on today's video I am giving a very quick brief review of Wahala by Nikki May. So if you're keen on that, please stay tuned.
So Vena _reads is an amazing book reviewer, also YouTuber. She reviews books on YouTube, and if I'm not mistaken, she also has a blog as well. So please, if for your connection with literature, get in touch with or follow at VUVUVENA_reads. She is based in South Africa, and I think it is also extremely important to follow literary content creators who are based outside of the West and in continental Africa, because they do a really good job of bridging the gap.
We appreciate you, Vuvu, for bringing us Turning Pages and for bringing us your BookTube channel.
You know, this is a chance for people to actually see some people that I really enjoy.
Please consider pressing the red subscribe button down below, and if you're a returnee, welcome back fam.
Vuvu, you're amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Wahala by Nikki May was sent to me by Penguin Random House, and in this debut, Nikki May tells us a story about a friendship between three mixed race women living in the UK. These women are of Nigerian descent, so their fathers are all from Nigeria, but their mothers are from elsewhere in the world. The women specifically are Ronke, Simi, and Boo. Let's call her Boo because that's what they call her. But I was like, Bukola. I don't know why I'm trying to be extra, because throughout this whole book they call her Boo. Okay, so sure, her name is Boo. Okay, let's just stick to that. So they are trying to navigate their early, like they're in the prime of their lives is what I want to say, right? So they are in their early 30s. Some of them have just gotten married, others are looking for love. They are succeeding, some of them are succeeding in their careers, others are just trying to figure out their spot in society, and as well as in like your typical capitalist system. And obviously, because they've lived almost 3 decades or just over 3 decades of life, they have skeletons that they're trying to hide. They are navigating relationships off of the back of hurt, because it seems like none of these parents are still together. So there's brokenness, there's a broken family kind of trope going on there, yet they found each other and they've come to understand one another, and they are absolute sisters in arms up until we get the Wahala. For those of you who don't know, Wahala means trouble. Up until the Wahala enters the scene, the Wahala by the name of Isobel. So everything seems hunky-dory between Ronke, Simi, and Boo until Isobel enters the scene, and Isobel becomes this catalyst in this friendship that kind of pokes at the holes in the friendship, at the holes in the people's various romantic relationships, at the holes in their career, and just at the holes in who they find themselves or who they've defined themselves to be. So the rest of the story basically then is a story about the motives behind what Isobel has done, and she takes us on this journey of why she's doing what she's doing, and the various ways in which she connives and she manipulates these people into basically tearing them apart, right? It's quite sad when you see the friendships, the holes in the friendship being poked at and actually crumbling because of the presence of this other person in this equation. But you also get to the sense that these people are therefore then on a self-discovery journey that Isobel just happens to be the orchestrator of. this book, the premise of the book, right, it is one of those that is quite great. Like, a lot could have happened from it, but I feel like the writing was so simplistic and so predictable that it took away from the enjoyment of what would have been a scandalous and thrilling journey. I understand this might be coming onto Netflix as a series. It has been compared to like your Sex and the City, which I think is a bit of a reach in comparison, even though I understand it by way of it's a group of girls in a cosmopolitan city trying to navigate cosmopolitan girl things, you know, but I think that's as far as the comparison can go. I do feel like the story did need a little bit more depth. There was a hollowness in there that I think is difficult for any reader to overlook. Don't get me wrong, it is a fun read. It is like I'm saying, a story built on a great premise. It's just that the delivery did lack here and there and could not be overlooked. And for that, I did end up rating it 3.75 stars, and I will definitely be checking out the Netflix series when it does come out, because I just want to see certain things, you know. And for those of you who have favorites in stories like this, and if you're curious to know who my favorite was definitely Ronke. I feel like she is the one character that was very well developed and very lovable, and also maybe in the friendship she was the most genuine. Absolutely, I loved that specific character. But without saying much else, it was a 3.75 stars for me. And thank you so very much for tuning in. That brings us to the end of this review, and until next time, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And I love you very much for choosing me. Bye now.